Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to our first battle report for Capital Hobbit League. Today it is myself and Tomas. Say hello. Hello, Tom. And today we are throwing down 800 points. No, that's not true. 600 points.
I wanted to throw down 800 points.
Sorry everyone. 600 points. And thought we'd give you a little rundown of who we've got here today. So, start with my little warband. We have Celeborn leading 8 Galadriel warriors with Elven Blades and Shields. 4 with Elven Blades and Shields, and another 4 with Spear.
That's alright, I've seen his points here.
And right next to him we have Rummel with exactly the same 4 with Elf Blades and Shields, and 4 with Spears. And as you may have noticed, this guy here, as well as a spear, is also a banner.
Andrew was really mad about that.
And third and final warband, we have Thjandwal with a Wood Elf Sentinel and 4 Wood Elf warriors who have been upgraded with Thjandwal's Mirkwood Guard. What that does is that turns them into a fight 5 with 2+ to shoot rather than the 3+ to shoot. So, rather nice and cheap little arrows there. Now, coming across the table, we have Tom's Horde of Mordor.
It's not so much of a horde today. I'm kind of a little bit outnumbered by only a couple, but
that's right.
You know, outnumbered is outnumbered.
Now, who do we have here?
No, I've got 20 Morannon orcs kitted out. What you see is what you get. I've got half of them with swords, with shields, the other half with shields and with spears. They're split up into 2 separate warbands.
Yep.
I've got a troll with drums who is hanging out in one of these warbands.
Wow, he's really ugly.
He's not the most attractive fellow, especially since he's, undercoated.
And
over here I've got the Undying, who is, I don't know, halfway through his painting process. That's slightly better, I guess.
Equally unattractive.
Yeah. And then leading the army...
This monstrosity.
Actually, I say leading the army. The Undying is leading the army.
Really?
But leading the army, the Witch King. Currently, I've kitted him out with 3 points of might, 6 points of will, and 3 points of fate. I don't really want him dying too quickly, and I want him to be useful.
Okay.
I've also got him, as you can see, on a Fell Beast. It's a stocked Fell Beast. That's all he's got for options today. No Mortal Blade, no Flail, no Crown of Morgul.
Right.
So I am kicking around only 5 points of might at 600 points, which is not many.
Yeah. I'm
kicking around 36 points of will. And I've got the 3 points of fate, but the reason that I think the Undying will be my leader is because he can use his will of points, of which he has 20, and the capacity to regain them as fate points.
Yes, he's not called the Undying for nothing. Now, just to clarify as well, my leader today, thematically appropriate, is Celeborn. Now, look, it's probably not the worst choice. Thjandwal is a great leader because he can just sit at the back and kind of stay healthy.
Celeborn is the strongest wild model you have on your field.
Rummel's special rule helps him, but he's not
as durable. He's got a lower defense value, and also he has fewer points of fate and will.
Yes.
And especially fate.
Yes, this is true.
So on the whole, Celeborn is a stronger character. He's also got a little bit of spellcasting.
Yeah, look, I think I've got a reasonably well-rounded...
Today I'm not necessarily... I wouldn't put too much stock in Celeborn spellcasting today.
Yeah, probably not. There's going to be a lot. If there is any resisting, there's going to be a lot of it, just given the nature of raids.
Honestly, I can't see too much resisting after about the second turn. They'll be plenty.
Yes. Anyway, dilly-dally we are. Let us roll for a scenario. Well, you seem to have the book, so I shall roll. So...
Got this the other day.
Oh,
exciting.
What did we get?
Let me see. What did we get? See if I can even find the page.
Anyway, so that is a 4.
I don't know if you guys could read that on that camera, but...
Yeah.
Alright, so...
What are we playing today?
Lords of Battle, it looks like.
Ah, now, if memory serves, is that the scenario where you regain might for every unit you kill?
For every time each time your force kills an enemy hero in a fight, one of your heroes in the same fight of your choice, so only one hero, regains a single might point lost earlier in the battle. So, in other words, there'll be hero chasing.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. But today we're just playing on a fairly standard, 6 foot by 4 foot board with mostly open. There's a lot of hills and trees, so look, plenty of stuff for the elves to hide in, which could be worse, let's be honest. Now, did we want to roll for priority?
We probably ought to do that.
Okay.
Or strictly, at the moment, we'd be rolling for deployment.
Oh, that's right, because everyone deploys in their warbands, correct?
Now, this is important. The deployment is lengthways instead of...
So we're going from top to bottom, correct?
Yes, which is convenient considering that's where the camera's set up. Anyway, so roll a d6.
Terrific. And 2 5s.
Right, roll again. Let's roll that again.
And the 6 gets it.
Now,
up the good guys.
Alright, so you then select a warband in your force and roll a d6. Who will it be?
Let's go with Celeborn. Celeborn, what can you do?
Celeborn, on a score of 1 to 3, you deploy within 12 inches of the middle of the board.
Now, should we, and I say should we should decide which side.
I think it's...
We're going to stay as is?
Yes.
Alright, so you'll stay on that half and I will stay on this half. Happy with that? Well, okay, Celeborn, let's see what you can do, buddy. 6.
Just deploy anywhere he wants.
Wherever he wants. Now, look, there's not really a lot of point hanging back, so...
Now, victory points, this is important.
Yes.
Victory points. Each time an enemy model suffers a wound or expends a fate point, you score 1 victory point. A model that fails a fate roll will therefore award it 2 victory points. 1 for the wound and 1 for the fate. If an enemy model is removed from play with unspent fate, you score 1 victory point for each such fate point. So, in other words, Celeborn is worth 6 victory points. Rumil is worth 3. Trandril is all worth 4. The Witch King is worth 4. And I will have to find out how much the Undying is worth. It could be 1, it could be potentially 21, I don't actually know.
Well, it says we use his will as fate, so yes, however many points you decide to throw out.
Yeah, so it might be however many I use as fate.
Yes, I think that is how that's how we'll rule it today for the purpose of convenience. Now, having rolled a 6 for Celeborn's deployment, where do you want to go, buddy? I think we'll go nice and easy, front and center. If I could get you just to work out where the middle of the board is, that way I can get as close as I can.
Here, we're looking at what? We're looking at 3 feet. Look about here.
Alright, let's put him there.
Let's get back here.
No worries. Alright, and I will deploy the rest of the units after that. Now, there goes the Witch King.
Yeah. Thank God for separable base.
Yeah, that could have gone horribly wrong otherwise.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, now, do we alternate or do I deploy all of my guys and you deploy? We alternate? Alright. Who would you like to deploy first?
Well, first of all, I would like to deploy after you deploy. So, start here. That's your thing, incidentally. Your 6-inch wheel.
Which is fine, I'll deploy my guy. Like, that'll be my hero.
Yeah, that'll go there. Now, I'm going to start with the Undying because of reasons.
Why not?
Think about this.
Okay, yeah. And another 6. Wow. So, I wonder where you're going to go.
Well, that's actually an excellent question. So that is Celeborn's movement spot, right? He's deployed there?
Well, this is his marker, so everyone will kind of deploy around. He will probably be behind his line.
He's there.
Yeah,
well, if you're deploying within 6 inches of him, which means if he's there, then Yeah, I guess what you would be doing here is deploying him.
Deploying him there, and then everyone else is in front, or thereabouts.
This is directly relevant to my...
Right, okay, so you're going to mash face? Alright, we'll do this now.
I was wondering, okay, so Celeborn is there, I guess Troll is going there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Now, yeah, so it is important to me.
I suppose I understand. There we go, and... there we go. Now,
so, Undying will deploy first.
Okay, Undying is in just behind those shrubs.
He will be beginning behind the trees here.
Would he happen to at all be associated with a particular troop of knights, perhaps?
Knights? No knights.
No.
A troll today.
And he's not a member of the knights who say ni?
No.
Sorry, shrubbery reference, everyone.
That was terrible and went way over my head. I've even watched that movie. Come on, man.
Everyone's watched that movie. Everyone should have watched that movie.
If you haven't, you're not my friend anymore.
Harsh.
Hey, harsh times, harsh measures.
Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to cut it here and come back when everyone's deployed. And we're back. Okay, so everyone's deployed. We have the stoic elves all kind of deployed in a nice little rank and file with Rummel on one flank and Celeborn bringing up the rear on that side. And closely followed by the Disco...
I'm just enjoying
Disco Witch King, who is spinning on a really nice brass pole. Does it make him a stripper? Is that stripper Witch King?
I think traditionally they're aluminium poles. The aluminium one is up his butt at the moment. So
we have a stripper Witch King, boys. And there's his Moran and Orc, and there's the Undying, his Troll, and of course more freaking Orcs.
There's not that many Orcs.
Yeah, look, it's not as haughty as I was expecting. And if you were wondering where my other warband is, it is safely tucked away in the corner here.
I'm very happy with this position.
I wonder who is trying to be shot. I don't know.
To be quite honest, nobody.
Well, look, there will be shots fired.
There will be. Whether they'll be relevant is another question. Now,
this is true.
What is the range on your Sentinel, incidentally?
Depending on what spell, most of it's 18, some of it's 12.
12? Well, actually.
It doesn't. It's not relevant yet.
No, it's not. But it's always relevant to me.
Well, while you do that, I'll double check because rules.
Keep your work and I'll check it.
I've got it here. Yeah, range 12, 12, and 12. Any model. And itself. So yeah, 12.
Excellent.
I was wrong. Funny about that, actually. Right. Well, everyone's deployed. Shall we roll for priority?
Right.
All right. So,
don't fail me now like you failed me with the freaking deployment rolls. It didn't fail me.
No.
I mean, it did fail me, but... Excellent. This is good for me.
Okay.
All right. Let's get this show on the road.
Well,
shake your hand, but it's busy. Help.
Good luck. I'm very easily multitasked.
Now, so 17 inches. All that. So if I get moved 9 inches away, I'm out of archery range. Convenient. Now,
I did have the option of deploying closer, but seeing as they're only wood elves, they kind of go down like frogs and blenders.
That was a mixed metaphor. I was really hoping for something associated with script.
Well, I was hoping to really bring the visual element across.
Now then.
Do I even want to know what you're thinking?
Probably you do. I would also like to know what I'm thinking, if I'm honest. 6 puts you about here, which is good. Okay, so that's just there for a marker at the moment.
So he's not moved?
He's not moved.
Would you like to use a die instead?
I did have one there. Now, 9 inches.
Oh, right.
That's about right.
Alright, 9 inches.
6 inches, he'll go here.
So, just out of charge range, perhaps?
No. Actually, just inside charge range.
Okay.
Well, look, my logic there which I guess it won't hurt to disclose.
Well, look, for the viewers at home.
Yeah. Essentially, in this instance, my logic here is that it's not going to bother me if he charges me with one model, so each, even if he outnumbers me a little bit, trusting my high defense values and my high strength values there.
You're hoping for some kills.
Well, no, actually, I'm hoping that they don't die at this stage. What I'm hoping is that because you can't wrap around, you can't get my spin, and I'm keeping my supports. So there's that. Now,
clever. It's right about now that I'm kind of wishing I had my Thunderwall nice and close.
I was very surprised by that.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I think I was going for more of a themey deployment, you know.
Yeah.
Keep the Wood Elves nice and close rather than mix them in with the Galadriel.
Yeah.
But
might not have been the wisest decision, but who knows.
Well, look, classic Thunderwall comes in at the end, cleans up the horrid mess that everyone's left for him.
Yeah, everybody goes in, and then everybody complains about it because he's actually a bit of a tough.
Yeah, but he's a petty elf.
Yeah.
That's a lot of movement.
It is.
That is a lot.
9 inches. Now.
It's all because of that guy. That guy.
And that guy is pretty much my favourite model in the universe at the moment because...
Because of how he looks or what he does? I feel like it's what he does.
He's not very... I don't actually like... I'm not a fan of the model. He's got some retarded ponytail action going on. I'm not a fan of that, certainly. Now, so...
For the politically correct viewer out there, some very unusual ponytail action.
What did I say?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Now...
that's right. Move, cast, move.
Move. So, I'm moving. I have line of sight on, well, his back. We're gonna, hang on. Do this in the other order, because it makes a lot more sense this way.
Okay.
I won't do this in the other order, because I'm just retarded.
Okay.
Now, the Undying first.
Okay, what's he doing?
Going to be casting Compel, rather, on the Banner Bearer.
Oh, okay, that's not as bad. I was expecting Black Dart.
Why would I use Black Dart?
That kills him.
It would kill him, yes. Now, the Undying casts Compel on a roll of 4. I'm going to use 2 dice on that, and I'm going to hope that I make it, because that would be nice.
Alright, what we got? And you get it.
Now, he can't resist, so he's moving 3 inches this way.
Oh, okay. So, conveniently
out of base-to-base contact with your troops.
See what you're doing there.
Yeah, so you remember you were saying that thing about Black Darts? You remember that thing? Well, aside from anything else, this fellow's going to complete his movement.
Okay, so...
He's got another, what? Black...
Let's say he moved 3.
He moves there. It doesn't matter. I've got another 10 inches.
Just going to let that one slide.
See, if
right down the hole.
Yeah. Alright, now the Witch King. That's less than half his movement. It's about 6 inches there.
Because we work in abouts here.
Yeah, look.
Close enough.
Pull my... Alright, fine.
I don't... Get him back there. Get him back there.
I care, because I need him within 6 inches of the Undying. Now, because he's ridiculously high up, he has line of sight on everybody I care about, specifically this Banner Bearer. Now, Andrew was complaining about Black Darts.
Look at the face. He's not even a little bit unhappy about it.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Black Dart on 3 dice.
Alright, where are they going?
On the Banner Bearer.
That's
a 5.
That's enough.
Now, 5s. Now, so, a Black Dart, it's a strength 9 hit on my target. So, essentially...
3s to kill him.
Rolling on a 3. So, here's hoping I roll a 1.
Oh!
I used the...
Look at you, son!
You know what?
I'm so happy with that.
He's dead.
You're mighting that?
I'm mighting that.
Wow!
That banner, those banners...
2 might.
With the fight 5, that banner is worth a lot. Now, because he's cast a spell within 6 inches of the Undying is now on 19 will.
Because remind us what the Undying special rule is.
Aside from his fancy rule about fate, he regains 1 point of will for every spell cast within 6 inches of him. He's a bit of a battery of spellcasting.
I just loved.
So, Witch King, 1 point of might remaining. I like to think it's well spent.
We'll find out, won't we? So everyone's moved, correct?
No, not quite.
Not quite?
Just recording my wills, my might expenditure.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll cut away here and come back when we've got everything all sorted. Alright, boys and girls, we are back. And just to recap, so we left off with the Mordor horde menacingly poised and black darting my banner. I have done in response is wrap around this little unit here, making sure I've got at least 2 attacks on everything, and the rest have just kind of run away.
Surprisingly, I'm okay with that.
Tactical retreat. What these guys have done is just advance a little bit in hopes that they can get a couple of shots off. If they can, great. If they can't, meh. So now we move on to the shoot phase, which I don't believe you actually have anything in there, do you?
I do not.
Great. So I'm going to come around to the other side of...
Those guys there, those ones there, there's 10 of those.
The way I'm doing this is I'm shooting one at a time.
Okay, well,
so there's a very good reason for this.
Yeah.
Because not everyone is in range. Now I'll get Tom to double check this. Could you just get 24 inches out? And we're going to start at the far corner and work our way in until there is
Far corner has a shot on 1.
Yeah, that's where we're starting. And then it kind of weeds their way across. I think total I can only shoot about 4 of them, but given how many arrows I have and what your defense is...
You can hit these 3 with everybody.
Cool.
Well, let me rephrase.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If you're in range.
Yep.
There's no in the way rolls.
Okay, cool.
The tree is vanished somewhere.
I can put that.
You can't. Yes.
Anyway, we'll start with this guy here shooting at this guy here. Now, what I'll do is just get that, yes, and he hits.
Shockingly enough.
Yep, and wounding on 6s?
Yes.
No. And now moving along, hits. Nothing. And the sentinel hits.
Misses.
No. Hit. Oh, because he's no. He's a 3. That's right. Yep. So he's moved. So needing 4s with the sentinels, 3s with everyone else.
His elves would normally hit on 2 3s, but
with that particular upgrade,
they've been upgraded to hit on 2s naturally. The fact that they've moved, however, does give them a -1 penalty to their rolls to hit. So. Everybody in that bunch there, except for the Sentinel, hits on 3s at the moment. Yep. Unfortunately, the Sentinel rolled a 3. So.
Well. Now going with this guy here. No, not a hit. And now we'll go with the Underworld, who hits just.
Yep. So.
And needing a 6. Oh, saw it up there as well. Hell. And this guy hits. Needing a 6 to get rid of him. No. Next one along the train. Hits. Nothing. I'm going to get a different die because that one is dirty. Dirty. This guy hit.
I don't really know what he's expecting.
Hits.
But.
And nothing. And the last 2.
Miss.
Nothing. And the last one hits and nothing. All in all, a pretty awful shoot phase.
And now I think we're up to fighting.
We are into fighting now. So where did you want to start, Captain Priority?
Consequently, I'm interested in starting on a fight with Rumil. So this one here.
Fantastic.
I have 1 die in all of these combats.
Yep, and I have 2.
Now, what did I do with my blue one?
Because your special blue die. Special.
I only blue die.
Alright, now I'll get you to roll first. And that's a 2.
So, assuming that he can roll a 2 on 2 dice, which he can.
I think so.
I'm
very much trapped. And needing 5s. Because
remember strength 4, so yes, that's correct.
Yep. There's a 5. Get rid of that chump.
Oh, well, that makes me sad.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with this, surprisingly.
Right, so.
Where to now, boss?
We'll make it this fight.
Cool. So my 2, your 1, the elf with the sword, I'm thinking, is going to feign. Because why not? Rerolling 1s are fun. So may I please borrow one of your... I don't really care. So the green die is feigning, and the white die is spear. We get that 4. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Yep.
Trapped, and I'll just roll it.
I would not call that trapped.
It's going to move directly back.
Yeah, towards Rimmel.
Anyway, okay.
That's an inch.
Right.
The bases are an inch, so it's definitely an inch.
That's not. No, not enough because your defense 5, correct?
6.
6.
Yes.
3s on 6s.
Now, so this combat here.
Same deal. I'm going to feign because
as I should have done previously. I will be shielding.
Getting a 5, and also getting a 5. Now, elves, being the superior fighters, get that with the 5 value. So that guy makes way, and that makes way to stop the trap.
Your turn.
Now, let's see if we can roll that elusive 6. We do not. We get 2 2s.
And the last fight.
Last fight, same deal. Feigning,
4.
getting a 4, and getting that 6. Now, can he be killed? Yes. Yes, he can.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, look, there's a 50-50. I was really hoping to get all 4, because now I'm left in a marginally...
Yep. Alright.
Bit of trouble. Marginal bit of trouble. Priority now, I believe.
That's correct.
So there is a... Is that a 2?
That is a 2.
That is a 2. To my 5, so I'll take that one this time. Are you going to pull any heroic movements or anything like that?
No way.
No way. Not just a no, but
honestly, I honestly don't see what I could possibly gain from doing it like this.
Alright, well, we're going to leave it here and come back once everyone's...
So,
alright guys, we're back, and...
I would like to run through this, because Andrew doesn't seem to be... So, what he's done, his Sentinel has Eldamar Madrigal, I think that's the one, I don't know.
Yeah, basically I've made him wet his pants.
Now, the thing is, what he's also done is he's made his elves chase him around. My assumption is he's going to come around and try to get me on the side. Now, what he's done, he has had Rimmel here. The idea here was that he's more than 12 inches away from magic, so I couldn't charge him. I didn't really like the sound of that. So what I've done, I have taken the Undying, who has moved his, I don't know, like 13 inches around the troll, around the tree, to get here. And he's compelled Rimmel 3 inches this way.
I didn't resist, because I figured, from there, really, I'm only getting in combat with 2 orcs, which I'm okay with. I'm confident enough I can beat them back, and possibly even kill them.
That's right.
However...
He did not take into account the fact that I have 2 Nazgul.
This guy.
Which he really should have, considering that was the very first actions of the very first turn. So, hey.
It was more the fact I wasn't really thinking you were going to compel me twice, and it wasn't. So I let him compel me the first time.
Yes.
And after that, I've gone, he's going to compel me twice. So I have 1 will. Now, he's cast it on a 5. And he has said he's not going to spend his last point of might.
I haven't spent a point of mine.
And he's not going to, is he?
I may do. I don't actually know if I
Don't you have to...
I don't actually know. I'm going to check.
I'm under the impression that you need to either pop that mic now.
I probably won't. Yeah, I'll take that and I won't do it.
Okay. So, I need to roll a 5 on 1 dice. I have 2 points of might in the bank. So, effectively, if I roll a 3, I cannot be ganged up
by the Witch King and a troll and probably some animals.
Yeah, well, see, the Witch King's already got 6, he's got 6 movement left, doesn't he?
Which is enough.
It's enough, so I'm getting in combat with the Witch King.
And the troll.
Really? The trolls are coming through?
I checked.
That's surely more than 6 inches?
Just on 6.
Really?
Yeah. Well, look, if it
we'll check that. We'll check that.
It doesn't matter. The point is, he's still in combat with the Witch King. And
oh boy. Okay.
He's got it. Someone's getting it down. Consuming your points of might?
Just the 1.
Deal.
So I'm not going to run away. Now I've been compelled, so I'm still myself. I haven't been immobilized.
Yes, you count as being transfixed.
When compelled?
Yes. You are currently fight value, what, 3?
So
1 attack.
So I get halved, and I get 1 attack. I still get my special rule. I can still... this is not cool.
Not as bad as you thought, I imagine.
This is horrible. We'll leave it here, and we'll resolve the rest of this movement, and you'll find out what happens to poor old Rummel.
So, in that case...
We love you, buddy. You'll be... Alright, and we're back. So, as we found out, Rummel has indeed been effectively transfixed with the compel. But he's only been mobbed by 3 ran orcs, so I'm not too terrified. I mean, it's bad. Let's be honest, it's bad. Now it's a shoot phase, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the usual 12 shots off, but
10, but yes.
Sorry, 10. Sorry, not 12. 10. But given the situation, we've only got one target. So let's just roll these all one at a time and just see what happens.
All at once, you mean?
No, one at a time.
Why bother?
It's more dramatic that way.
It also takes like 10 times as long.
I'm okay with this. Alright, so let's go. The first shot hits. Second shot. Sorry, nothing to wound. Second shot hits. And does it kill? No. And hits. And nothing. Wow, everything's been a 1.
I'll take that, and then you can...
That's fine. That's a hit. And nothing. That's a hit. Ah, no, that wasn't a hit. What am I saying? That was, no, I moved.
Did you?
I did move.
That's right, I remember.
That's a hit. And nothing.
So what, you got another...
I've got another 4.
Yeah. One of them is the sentinel.
That's a hit.
Yep.
And nothing.
So we'll just one your sentinel, which is
nope.
Anyway. And nothing.
Nope.
Double.
And nope. Wow, yet another dismal shoot phase from the Elves. This is uncharacteristic. Probably would have been better rolling that all at once, if I'm honest. Anyway, let's move on to combat, which there are 2. I do have priority, and we're going to get Celeborn to mash that orc's face.
So,
mash it in the face.
You need a 6 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice.
3 for Celeborn and 3 for his buddies.
Let's clarify that.
So you
need a 2 on 6 dice. I don't think you can manage that.
Yeah, I get that. And he's trapped.
He's thoroughly trapped. So Celeborn is wounding on 5s. Everybody else is wounding on 6s.
He's dead. Well, I mean, I can roll those again, but he's dead.
Oh yeah.
For prosperity's sake. Let's see how dead he is.
That's 3 wounds.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Which is fine. Now comes the hard one. Now my normal 2 attacks are gone. However, what I'm going to do is I am going to shield.
Right.
So I'll get you to roll first because this is important because you do what? I do have priority, however.
There you go, you can roll first.
I was going to say because any 6s you roll will be re-rolled due to his special rule.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. What's he going to get? Gets a 4.
5.
He rolls a 5.
Now.
Great. Now, do I might that? I think I will.
Okay.
I don't like being wounded.
So, no might left on him.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true.
Is that right?
This is true.
Cool.
We'll find out how wise a decision that was later. Shall we roll for priority? Here. So there's a 2, and I can't actually see what that is. Is it?
Now.
Boy, oh boy. I am going to get... I'm going to just check what Celeborn's ranges is.
6 inches. He's just in on that fella there.
Fantastic. I guess I'm calling a heroic move.
Okay. Deal.
Cool. Because no one likes to be compelled.
I can compel you. I can transfix you in combat.
I realise this. I'm kind of not a fan of it happening. So what we're going to do is, again, take the usual move and break, and we'll get back and let you know how it goes. Alright, and that is that heroic move sorted. So Celeborn's burned a point of might, so he's down to 2. Basically, we've just tried to get as many people into combat as possible. More importantly, we've got the Undying as soon as Tom moves his hand. There we go. So we have the Undying in combat there. Maybe not going to kill him, but he's at least going to be popping will to at the end of this, no matter what.
Yeah, he's only going to have 17 points left. I don't know.
I know, 17.
I'm cut up about that.
Yeah, I know.
I could just shoot the guy though. Anyway, so things. I think. Oh, get your freaking spear out of there.
Don't you just hate spear? Stop moving everything.
I'm trying to move everything. Actually, I'm trying to move one guy from here up to here, which works. This fella's going to come in here and be spear support. This guy who's in combat here, let's just clarify his spear support there.
We'll just make the assumption that everyone's got spear support.
Oh, okay, I'm okay with that. Considering I don't have that many spears.
No, this is true. Anyway, the important combats.
Yeah, so this fellow has a sword, so he's going to hang out here. Now this guy's in combat with Rumil, is that right?
This is correct.
Cool. Yeah, so we're just going to shuffle along. So I've got spear supports. This guy, 6 inches takes him comfortably in. So can he move? He can move. There's no purpose in doing so. He's going to hang out there and beat his drum.
Cool. So
stoop for a stone. I don't know.
Stoop first. Is he really going to stoop for a stone?
No.
Okay. Well, this is awkward.
I could just throw to this guy. That would work.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Okay, so.
Right, so what do you think? You got this big cluster over here. What's going to happen?
Good question. Haven't worked that quite out yet. 6 inches.
Possibly going for the kill.
Well, let's just start with this guy's going to wrap.
And we're back again. So, basically the evil guys have swung around, paired up, grouped up as many people as they could. The Witch King has come out of cover, surprisingly enough. Into combat even, and went to transfix, but that didn't work so well for him. So it's a 2-on-2, but the evil side have many more attacks on their side. Now, what's interesting as well, what else has happened is Sentinel's doing his part, making people run forward and taking away spear support. Let's see if we can kill him this turn. Maybe, if we're lucky.
Considering he's your only target.
He's my only target, so I'm
rolling all those dice at the same time.
I'm rolling all those dice at the same time.
Good. Now, it's my turn.
What are you shooting? You're throwing a stone, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to throw a rock at this guy.
Oh dear. Alright.
Now. Do I hit?
No. Thank goodness.
Do I hit? I don't know. I feel like Troll has a 5.
I think you hit on a 5.
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Pretty sure you hit on a 5. Yeah.
I think Troll has a better stat, but no.
Yeah, that's disgusting, to say the least. Now, I need 10, correct?
Yes.
I'm not going to bother with different coloured dice, because I'm not mighting this.
Oh, okay.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10... come back. Alright, so 10 dice. Many hits.
1, 2. We probably should have rolled that, except for at least one set.
Oh, right, because of the Sentinel.
Yes,
we won't worry too much, I hope.
Next round.
Next round. We'll roll 2 3s next round, shall we? And 6s to kill. Yes! Yes! Finally, you've not even come close to paying your worth. Not even a little bit.
How many guys have they killed? 2?
They have killed 1.
No.
So that's their first kill.
That's about a 250 point brick there too.
Yeah, there's a lot of points there. Anyway, what we're going to do is, because we're running really low on battery, this thing chews through batteries like nobody's business, so we're going to cut away and tell you the results of all of this combat. Now, hopefully, everyone comes back safe and sound. Okay! Look, I said we'd come back at the end of the combat, but I lied. Tom, tell us what happened.
So I go in there with my 4 dice, and I roll my dice, I get a 6.
Now who is this? Is this the Witch King?
This is the Witch King.
Witch King and the Undying.
This is my general's combat.
Against
so I go in
2 mooks.
Now, I've got the same fight value as these elves, which is say 5.
Yeah, so we're
I go in there with my 4 dice and I roll a 6.
Terrific!
And, which is great.
Terrific. I was not happy about this. However, look at that. There's that 6 I needed. Now, Tom, that's a tie.
Yes. So that goes to a roll-off usually, and normally a 1 to 3 is a win, means the evil side wins, and a 4, 5, 6 is a victory for the good side.
However, what did...
so I rolled a 3. Under normal circumstances, that would have been mine, and that elf would have been going flying off through the trees right now.
However, I have an elven blade. Now, what does the elven blade do, Tom?
Blade, it allows the wielder to win a fight on one roll. It stretches the roll by 1. So in the case of a good model, they'll win the roll on a 3 to a 6. On an evil, it'll be a 1 to 4. Unfortunately, that was a 3. That is not what I wanted to see.
Now, look, as fantastic as this is, I'm really not likely to do much damage here, but it stops this guy from being thrown all the way through that. That's a nice, perfect line, and I bet that's what he was
going to go through room L if it makes you feel better.
Well...
Is that better or worse? That's probably worse.
It's better for me. Better for me. Anyway, so, win that combat. Let's get everyone pushed back that 4 inch.
The Undying is trapped.
The Undying is trapped? I think he is.
I don't actually think so.
No, that's trapped.
That's trapped.
That's trapped. Okay.
No, it's not trapped.
Aww.
Yeah, he's trapped.
we'll say he's trapped. He's trapped.
I'm totally okay with that.
Now, what I'm going to do here is normally I would be throwing dice at that ring wraith, but I think the trapped probably helps.
What?
Actually, no.
The trapped just means you double any dice you allocate
towards him. So I could go 2 on each, couldn't I? Well, actually, let's roll this 1 at a time, shall we?
You roll it 2 at a time.
2 at a time for anything allocated on him. Yeah, that's right.
Then you double. You get 4 attacks.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll roll the first 2 on the Undying.
You can't do that.
I have to roll all or none?
Somebody correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
That's okay, look. For simplicity's sake, we're going to throw all 4...
No, totally wrong. May resolve 1 at a time. Go.
So I can throw 1 dice at a time.
Well, no.
One attack, yeah, which will be 2. So okay, one attack at a time. So we'll throw the first 2 at the Undying. What is it? Strength 3, defense 8 for the wraith. What's the horse's defense?
The horse is a regular horse. You're winning on 4s for the horse.
Okay, well let us. So for the now I can't give 1 to the horse and 1 to the rider. I have to give them both to the horse.
Yeah,
right?
you allocate them and then you double them.
Okay, well here we go. So first 2 dice, needing a 4 to unhorse the dead dude. There it is, there's a 4. He's unhorsed. Now, we'll get him to take a thrown rider, please.
Yeah, sure.
That's a 5, so he's on his feet.
I'll replace that in a bit.
Okay, well...
I just want to check something.
Anyway.
About the monstrous mouse.
So there's that kind of takes that away. How many wounds does the fell beast have? Interesting. And what's the fell beast defense? 6. So 5s? 3s, 6s or 6s? 6s. Look, it's going to be 6s either way. I think...
Oh, 6s for the...
I have 1 more attack, and I think...
6s either way. You're on 6s and 5s with it. 6s and 4s.
Yeah. 6s or 6s? Yeah. Do I throw a couple of wounds on the fell beast? I can't actually make my mind up here. I think what I'm actually going to do is try. Yeah, I'm going to try and hurt the Undying. He's really a pain in the ass at the moment. So we'll go with these 2. Any 6s on the board? There's a 5 and a 5. Nothing. That's a shame. Okay, so that's that result. We're seeing now. We may as well. We're recording now. We may as well finish the recording.
Right, so let's be quick in that case because we're going to run out of batteries.
Yeah.
Let's start here. 2 dice.
2 on 2. I shall shield for that one. 6s.
6.
And 5. Not enough. And we'll say trapped.
Yeah. So I'm strength 4 against your defense
5.
6. Wins on 5. There's my first.
There's no wound there.
Second.
There's a wound.
Excellent. I'm okay with that.
I'm not. That's sad.
This fella here.
Which is a 2 on 3.
Yep, and no traps.
No, okay.
Anybody, so.
Not going to bother shielding because I get 2 attacks either way, and this way I hurt something potentially. Another 6!
2, 1. 2 dice.
I've got 3. There's that 6. That's what we like to see. Now, again, fight value being nice and high. Yep. Let's see, I need 6s to kill.
That's right.
Let's see how many of these buggers I get.
1.
Oh, Now, one of them.
One dice.
For me, it's going to be the one with the spear.
Okay. Alright, so let's
now
move on. We might as well do Celeborn.
Celeborn, great. So 3 attacks. You're shielding. Alright, let's see what you get. 5s. 5s around the board. Ooh. You know what? You're not worth the point of might. You're just not worth it.
How humiliating.
Yeah, look.
What's that? So that seems like that 10,000 years of life has not amounted to much.
He's sleepy. Okay, it's his first combat. Right? No, it's not true, is it? It's not his first. He got blood in his eye from the last guy he killed.
That was 2 turns ago.
It's orc blood.
A lot of blood.
It's orc blood.
It's a lot of blood, guys. Okay.
Okay. You know, are you shielded? Yep. So that's fine.
So I assume he was in.
Yeah.
So yeah, moving on to this fight.
So another 2 on 2.
3.
So you've weaseled him in.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Sorry. Well, there. That's that.
That's a 5.
So 5 highest, and not going to shield. There's that 6. I don't care what that cock dice is. That's a 6.
Okay. So one of them is trapped. One of them is not.
Well, let us resolve. So I get 2 attacks. Let's resolve the trap one first. So that's 2.
1 attack on the trap guy. Yep.
Yep. And oh god, double 1s. Let's just throw another 2 at the trap guy. Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So
There's that.
Fight. Let's just keep moving down. 2 dice on your 2 dice.
Okay, great. Oh, there's a 6 and a 5. What do we have over here? A 5 and a 4. So we'll weasel our way out of that one. And
Kill.
Dang. This is not going well for the elves. Though it never really does on the even fights. Go in the next 2 on 2. Which is just...
So hang on, what you're saying is that the elves are sneaky backstabbing. Everybody knew this already.
Yeah.
So 2 dice against 2 dice, and that fella looks like I probably knocked him over, whatever. I've got a 3.
That's better. There's that 6. That's what we like. And no traps, disappointingly so. Let's find out. Do we cause that wound? We don't.
This guy's standing up, he's offending. Oh, he's whatever. He's locked in with somebody.
That's fine. Now,
okay,
this is Rummel's 2 attacks with a spear support.
Yep, and I have 1 die there, so...
Okay, so you've done that way. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so we're on combat here.
That's right, I'm going to be shielding in this combat.
Okay, let's find out. Do we get the... Oh, double 1s, that's a definite win.
Yep.
So you get rid of that spear support.
But he wasn't in... so he's making way.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
We're not going to be people like that. Alright, so 6 is the... Rummel is 5s.
What?
Rummel is 5.
Yeah,
so 5. So white dice are 5s to kill, and green dice are 6s. Squit. Don't even need to double roll that, but gonna do it anyway.
2 wounds. Solid.
Yeah, that's what the heroes are supposed to do, really. Let's go on this next one. Yep. What do we got there?
5.
We get 5s? What's happened here? There's a 5 as well. The fight value is paying off for the combat, but I'm just not killing anything. That's the... You know what? You're making a mess of this battle, Tom. Alright, let's see if we kill him. So needing a 6.
About as far as we get.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm disappointed.
So look, the dead piles are getting there. I've got less in the dead pile. However, mine are probably more expensive, more valuable.
Well, look, so we've got 8.5 times 6.
Anyway, we're off to priority now. Alright, frustratingly, I didn't quite have enough movement for the Underworld to march up and then channel a Nature's Wrath, so I had to heroic march to get in combat and get enough of these orcs knocked down without saves. So they just knocked down, they didn't get knocked down and hurt, unfortunately. But what that means is these guys can march up a little bit further and get a couple of shots on that guy. Now there are 4 in the ways, so they're just not going to shoot at all.
You know what doesn't make sense to me?
You know what, actually that said, the 4 that are in the way, they're actually going to shoot this guy who's fallen over. Why not, right? So
it doesn't make sense to me.
What doesn't make sense to you, Tom?
If you use Nature's Wrath on an eagle or something, say, for example, like the
flying
beast, It still gets him.
It's because they have to land. It's assumed that they...
It doesn't really make sense to me.
It's a long battle. They get tired.
Every 6 seconds.
Where does it say 6 seconds is a turn?
It doesn't.
That's a different game. That's a different game, Tom.
Yeah.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 shots onto this guy lying down. And one hits.
Congratulations.
And needing that 6. That's not it. Which is fine. Now we'll go with the Sentinel first because we've moved him, so he's a 4. So let's see. Sentinel hits. I didn't want to roll a 6. That means I'm not going to roll a 6 again. Yep. So you need to be the other way around.
And the other what? There's another
4. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to throw into a 5 and 10.
Yeah, it's the handle. So another 4 shots. And all bar 1. This is interesting. 6 on 3 dice. You'd back me, wouldn't you?
No.
Yes.
There's no reason that you should get one, considering that there's only 3 dice there.
Alright, so shoot phase over. I dread to think.
7.
Combat time. I'm assuming it's one of the monsters.
Haven't worked out which one yet.
Did you want to sort out the other combat before you do that?
Not especially. Alright, I'm going to roll a die. 1, 2, 3 is the troll.
Oh, okay, okay.
Also the troll.
It's the troll, isn't it?
How'd you guess? No, so troll. No, actually, you know what? It is going to be the Witch King. I changed my mind again. Witch King.
Oh, man. Alright.
3 dice. I don't know why they're different colours, but I got a
6.
You need a 6 on 1. Wait, it's a Wood Elf. No, that's right. It's not a Wood Elf spear. You get 1 die. You need a 6.
I get 1 die, and I need a 6.
Yes.
Come on, Internet. Be with me. Oh!
Again. So.
Get back there.
Now. No.
Oh, right, no. That's right. Now, you get priority, so this is where the roll-off comes in handy. And yes.
Again.
Now, not having an Elven Blade, I wouldn't have gotten the 50-50. I wouldn't have gotten the 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd just get the 4, 5, 6. But, irrelevant. Alright. Now, needing 6s to wound the Fell Beast, and needing 6s by 4s.
On the Nazgul.
On the Nazgul. I am... You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the Nazgul.
Caution.
I'm going for the Fell Beast. The Fell Beast.
Okay, whatever.
The straight 6. No, just as well. Wouldn't have mattered.
So, troll.
Oh god, shielding. I'm not doing that to myself again. Shielding. 3 attacks. What do you get?
A 6. Shield as much as you would like. So, this guy...
you have a higher fight, correct?
I do, yes. I have a 7.
That's
I win against everybody.
disgusting. That's disgusting.
Now, I haven't made up my mind. Is he going to go this way? Or is he going to go this way? He's probably going to go this way. I think he's going to go this way and to end up, well, about here.
Well, let's roll. Let's find out how far. So, your strength...
I'm strength
7. So, that's a fair way.
Conveniently, that is
exactly where you put him.
Prescient.
So, look, that's going to get all my elves.
5, 6, 7, 8, one of my guys, 2 of my
Two of your guys.
So I'll roll for those guys.
I specifically want your guys to die first.
Right, okay. So I'll roll for them because it'll make you happy.
Yes. No. Second guy. Yes. Dead. Happy. Worth it, one would say.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's just roll.
Just roll.
3 dice at a time for this guy dead.
Yeah, okay. So the one who got thrown.
Right.
Very, very dead. Yeah. Very, very dead. Let's go with...
1, dead. 3 on 5, right?
3 on 5.
5.
Yep.
That is a 4. That is a 2. That is a 4. That is a 4. That one, I need 6s. That's
no.
6.
Sorry guys, I've fallen asleep on the camera. So look, everyone bar 1 falls over because...
I killed 1.
So you've killed 2.
I killed 1 of yours and 1 of mine.
No, you killed 2 of mine. You threw 1, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you killed 2 of mine and 1 of yours.
The important one, which is the one that I didn't throw. Well, see, now I don't need to risk combat. Now, anyway, so we got other fights. Let's start with this one with both guys on the ground. That would not be a fight at all. It is a fight. It is a fight? This is, well, it's to fight over who gets to stand up. We're kind of flailing on the ground and climbing on each other. This is silly. I know. This is silly. And you are not. This is silly. I got a 5. You need a 5. You didn't get it. I didn't get a 5. I stand up.
That is silly.
It is.
This is silly.
Now, so, what is it?
Silly.
Ah, silly. Right, I thought you said silly for a second there. I'm glad.
You fall over, damn it.
I do not.
Oh no, right, because this is the combat that stood up.
So, this one here.
Oh dear.
I've got 2 dice and you can shield.
Yeah, I'm going to shield. You know it.
5.
Well, roll that because that's a cock.
5.
5.
2 dice. 4 dice rather.
Yeah, he's dead.
Let's do this one here.
This is
1 die because my other guy got hit by the troll.
Oh, wait. So you got 2 dice for that one. Where was your second?
This guy.
Oh, right, no, hang on, this one.
Yeah. This
right, sorry, I thought you were pointing at Caliban. Sorry.
Nope, Caliban wasn't even in a fight that round.
Alright, and...
Last guy.
Yep. 5.
You've got a shield this time, so you can shield.
Thanks for pointing that out, I would have forgotten. 6!
Oh, well.
Stands up.
Acceptable round. So, I back away.
You back away.
Do I?
You back.
I don't know if I do.
You back away.
Because I will not on the ground.
Because it's a trap.
This is important.
Combats.
These 2 guys on this... No, these 3 guys on this guy. That's right.
So I've got spear support?
Yeah, you've got spear support and I have 6 dice.
Because you're shielding with everyone.
That's right.
Oh goodness, well...
a 6. You need a 6 on 2.
Nope.
All of my people stand up.
That is ridiculous.
Well, actually, 3 of my people stand up.
This is very, very
no, there's no backing away, you're trapped. Strictly speaking, I'll be backing away on that.
I know.
You're sitting on room and space now. Whatever, doesn't actually matter. So this last one, I've got 4 dice.
Which one?
This very last combat down here.
This one here. You had Rummel in combat.
No, I did not.
You didn't?
I did not.
I must have forgotten to move. I would have moved him otherwise.
He was trapped. There was a guy here. There was your guy.
Alright. Well, then this kind of breaks off into a one-on-one.
Because 2 on 2. This guy is in combat with this guy.
And this guy's not with combat.
There were no spear supports there.
So he's just not in combat at all.
What?
So hang on.
I had these 2 guys in combat with this guy.
But because of where he is placed, he's in base contact with him.
No, he's there because he's fallen over. He's here.
He was
here.
I moved him into combat.
But you didn't.
I did.
Did you?
Yes. So it's a one-on-one. For all.
Yeah. Oh. Was he a spear support? He can't have been a spear support.
What do you mean he can't have been a spear support?
Well, I didn't have a spear support there.
I don't understand the question. You had him here, and
in the first place.
He was in on this one, which was fine for him to come in.
Oh, you just charged.
Yeah, he charged, and he's supporting.
Either way.
So that's a one-on-one. That's a 2-on-2. So we're set to 2-on-2.
2 dice either way. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm very confused. That's a win for me.
Yep. And I'm trapped. So you got 4 dice.
Still needing 6s. And there it is. There it is.
Now, I've got
1-on-1.
On that one, because I'm shielding, shockingly enough.
6. Lots of 6s. And a 3. So you just stand up, and I back away.
Okay, so.
Well, in all, a relatively uneventful combat. Well, I mean,
I think that was pretty solid.
Yeah, annoying. Mostly annoying.
This guy's dead.
Oh, sorry. Didn't move him far enough away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's relevant to mention that my breaking point is 21, 22, 23, 12 models.
And you're down by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 9. 9 because he's not actually a model.
Right.
It's the horse. And I'm down by 6. My breaking point is significantly higher. Banner is there.
Oh, right. What's the deal with this guy?
No, he was just a spare model I had out. So. Alrighty. Priority, I believe.
Good breaking point. 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 is 14, 15.
Relatively high.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is priority.
Yes, indeed. 2, I'm probably getting this one on that 4. Yes.
Alright, so
you have 1 point of might on each of your heroes.
I do.
What are you going to do with it?
Pretty sure I'm going to use it.
I'm tempted.
On whom is a question.
I'm tempted to counter that with either Thunderwall or Celeborn.
I'm calling it on the Witch King for the record.
Alright, actually Rummel has no might because he's burned.
That's right.
This is annoying, that got burnt early. Celeborn still has 2.
Yep.
because he's heroic moved once. He will get all of those units, which is important because I need to stand up. Standing up is important. So yes, Celeborn is going to call it.
Alright, you roll then because you...
I do have priority, so again, needing nice and high. That's a 4. That's exactly what I wanted.
Never roll these things. I should just stop burning might on these things. Alright.
Well, it makes you burn might on. It makes me burn might, so look, it's not a complete waste. First thing is Celeborn is going to stand up.
Okay.
Whether or not he's going into combat.
That gets everybody and doesn't get surrender, is that right?
It's 6 inches, right. So yes, everyone at bar Theandawal, which is not the end of the world. Actually, no, Celeborn's going to stand up last because I don't want him moving just yet. I need to sort out other movements first, I think.
They all have to stay within 6 inches of him anyway.
Which is fine. They're just
no,
going.
I mean, either way.
Yeah, that's.
What I mean is, it doesn't matter.
Well, no, some of them may end, depending how I move them, may end. Now I will come back once I've done moved. I'll come back once I've done moved. We'll see you back soon, Internet. Alright guys, we're back, and an eventful turn. So Celeborn popped his heroic move to make sure he was able to stand all of his guys up and basically pick the fights. And he's done that rather well. There's at least everyone's in combat. I've thrown guys in on the Witch King and on the Undying, mostly in a bid to stop them from throwing spells around, which is good because I get priority. So because I have priority, I get to determine which fights go first, and there's no way I'm getting anyone thrown at me again, because I hate Earl. The other big thing as well was the Sentinel decided to march up and sing a song to the troll here, to try and engage a "bye guys," but that didn't work. He rolled a 7 on his courage test, which is just enough. But luckily, because Theandawal had marched up as well, his aura of dismay it was large enough, and Tom forgot and decided to charge this guy here. Failed the courage test and froze, so he's not doing anything this turn. So, yay for forgetful Tom.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I marched the rest of my guys up, so there is no shoot phase. We go straight into combat. Oh, you're going to shoot? Who?
Control.
No, he can't.
Yeah, I can.
No, because he failed his courage test, he can't do anything.
No, he's not charging. I think he's just moving.
No, because he charged, he failed his courage test. He's a brick.
I'll call you that.
He's a brick.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yep. Because and you'd have to stoop to pick up a stone anyway, which you've already you've technically moved for.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at the moment.
Yeah.
For that later. Okay.
Internet, pick us up on it if we're wrong. Now I have priority, so let us do this last. That's last. We're doing that last. Everything else I'm kind of okay with, so let's go over here with your Wraith.
Right. So
it's one-on-one.
That's 6.
Need a 6. No, too close. Now
I'm winning on 5s, I think, because you don't have a shield.
I don't have a shield, so I'm defense 4.
4. Oh yeah, you are. That's right.
Yep, defense 4 because they're Galadrim. They're not Wood Elves.
I'm winning on 4s in that case.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Really? What's your strength?
4.
So 4s and 4s are 4s. Cool.
Pretty sure.
4
is 4.
Yep.
But I got a 5.
No, matching numbers are 4s.
Either way, he's dead because I got a 5.
Yeah. Unpleasantly so. Now we'll go over here. Now that's a 2-on-1. Your 2, my 1. I'm shielding.
Oh, cool. That's a
6. Stop it. That's a 5, so I lose that one. And nothing.
Cool.
Good. Now we're over here with my spear on your spear, just a straight one-on-one.
Roll that.
Oh my! Seriously?
Yeah, I gotta roll the 6s sometimes.
And a 5.
You're trapped.
I am trapped. Oh, I didn't see that. I would have rolled that otherwise.
That's under the tree. So let's see. That's 5. Dead.
Yep.
Yes. 2.
Yep. Disappointingly so, I would have rolled Celeborn first otherwise if I'd remembered. It's the turn for forgetting things.
Yeah.
Now Celeborn with his 3 attacks with a spear support on your shielding guy, I imagine. So just over here. 4's highest. Match it. It's fine.
Oh, that's disappointing to me. Oh, alright. So
fine.
You need 5s on Celeborn and 6s on the other guy.
That's right. Dead.
Sinner.
Dead.
Right.
Dead.
I'm going to get these in 3s because they count best in those for some reason.
Now, it's only heroes wounding heroes that restore might, correct?
No, it's killing heroes, actually.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
It's even tighter than that, is what I mean.
Okay. Bem. Alright, we're over here now, and this is going to be Rummel versus your Morananor.
So
I imagine you're doing shield?
You've got 3 guys, including...
I do not. It's just Rummel
just Rummel.
and just him. That's right.
Well, let's roll that.
3. Like this. That's a 4. That's enough. And we'll say trapped because that's not full inch.
We say trap this guy.
Yep, he has to move a full inch, which he can't do.
Yes, he can. Oops.
You can't step on your own guy. Come on.
Oh, I can't, but I can move a full inch.
We'll debate this later. 5s to wound. Oh my god. Anyone who's listening, I am taking donations for new dice.
Which is... Well, I guess those were my dice, so...
No, those were mine. Those were white. No, those were white. Oh, sorry, they were black. Oh.
So,
goodness, I need more sleep.
Well done.
I need more sleep.
I appreciate my dice. They're doing a good job for me.
Let's move on over here. 2 on 2.
Alright. Wait, which 2? These 2?
So that guy with a spear support on those 2.
Alright, okay. Oh, I'm not shielding. No, I'm not shielding.
We'll say not shielding. Rolls a 6. I also roll a 6. And trapped and not trapped. So we're going to throw...
Yeah, so what?
We're going to throw the first attack, needing 6s, onto the trap guy. He is not, so we're going to throw the next attack onto the trap guy. And get it. Finally.
So that is 11 for the record.
1 more and you're broken?
Yes.
Good.
Right.
Good. Let's go with the Underwild on your Morananor. Cool. So my 2, your 1. Stop it. Look at this.
This is my best round of combat.
This is ridiculous.
Hey.
And I'm not going to bother burning my last 2 points of might because you're just a lowly orc.
Also, I won that combat. What are you doing?
You did. I'm sorry, people. I'm slowly cheating. Slowly cheating.
Okay, so...
you need 6s.
For what?
Oh, you shielded. Sorry.
I'd be happy to take this one.
I'd really rather didn't. Alright, let's go along here now with everyone on the ground.
Well, I've got 2 dice with each of them.
Yeah, everyone's going to shield?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's see what you get. 4s. 1. Stand up. Sorry, no, there is no tone of displeasure in my voice. Next one. Rolling a 2 as your best. There's a 3.
Enough, that's this guy.
And he's trapped.
Yep.
So I'll preemptively back away. And 6s!
Cool, so that's broken incident.
Finally working. Now, spear on sword. So shielding, I assume. Let's see what you do. 4. See what I can do. 6s. Trapped as well.
Yeah.
And
I don't stand up.
no.
Cool.
No, so I just back away for that one. The last fight, I can't shield.
I have
so
2 dice on...
You do have 2 dice. You're going to enforce the priority rolls first.
Well, no.
3s. Come on. Yes. Ties.
Priority, so roll that.
Oh man, I hate these rollers.
You win them always. I have not won a single one.
That's the problem. Is
every single one.
It's about time to lose this though.
See, look what you did. Now, that's going at Rimmel.
Throwing me at Rummel?
Yeah, that's going at Rimmel.
Alright, let's see if he makes it. So your strength 6?
Yeah, so yeah,
6,
go straight at Rimmel.
4 2s, you go, I go 3.
4.
I'd say, okay, 4 inches. I don't think you make it to Rummel.
No, I don't, but that's where I'm throwing it. So he goes this way from my base, which takes him onto that tree, which means this guy gets displaced because that's how this works. Now, you take 1 roll.
So I take 1 strength 6 and 1 strength 3 hit.
The black one is going to be the strength 6.
And dead. The 5 is enough to do it.
That's right. And then the other fellow, because he's not dead.
Just 1 strength 3. Dead.
Alright.
Actually, 3's on 4s. Is that 5s?
3's on 4s is 5s, yeah. I'm wounding you on 5s.
Across the board for everything.
Well, actually, the spears wound you on 3s. spears I win on 3s. On 4s, sorry.
Yeah, no, I know what you meant. Okay, not looking good for either of us, actually. This is kind of a good, tight game.
Yeah, you've got, wait, no, but you've got...
2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, that's right, 15. I worked that out earlier.
I'm down by 10. I need another 5 before I break. You incidentally have broken.
Which is good, which is why it's good that every single one of my models is currently pretty sure under the Witch King's auspices. Not quite.
Not quite everyone. You miss one.
Yeah, I missed one.
Now, out of interest, can your standfast count? You can't do that if you're in combat, right?
That's right. Yeah. So I need priority.
You want priority.
Yeah. All right. So
now, we'll get you to roll first, please. Please and thank you for priority. That's a 6. You get it, regardless.
Oh, hang on.
Now, for the purpose of this, we're going to cut it here. The battery is really running low, so I think what we're going to do is come back perhaps at the last turn and see how that goes. So we will see you shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
4 points if I ran out of it.
Now, I said we'd be back at the end of the game, and we forgot that Lords of Battle actually ends when one force is broken, at which point you roll a die, and on a 1 to a 2, you end the game. So I retrospectively rolled that die, and lo and behold, a 1 crops up. So the game is over now. We have quickly tallied the points. Now for Lords of Battle you get a victory point per wound you cause. So Tomas has managed to kill 10 of my guys, so there's 10 points right there.
That's right.
I managed to kill 12, is that right? 3, 6, 9, 12.
Models, and then you've killed the horse as well. So
does that count?
On an enemy model.
So I get 13. You are broken and I am not, so there's another 3.
Yeah, so you've got a total of 16 victory points
to your 10.
To me.
Well, not the way I thought that was going to go, but congratulations.
It was a bit abrupt.
That was fun. Now we're going to close here, and then we're going to go back to the couch and give some conclusions and thoughts.
Yeah.
See you then.
Oh, really busy.
Oh, hello, Suki. Over here, Dudley. There we go. Alright, so that's one match out of the way.
Yeah.
So, Mordor versus Elves.
I didn't.
What did you pick up on?
Well, look, I can't say I didn't expect the result. I didn't really build the list in order to counter any particular strengths. I just finally put together my Witch King.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
I maintain.
Look, I thought it was great fun.
Yeah.
But fight values always fight.
Yeah, that seemed to be a really big thing. I mean, I very strongly maintain that if you're going to play, and I think everyone should at least give it a go. If you play the army that you love.
Yeah.
And I know you really, really like that Witch King.
I do like that Witch King. I like the giant monsters. I always take too many of them.
Which is, look, that's fine. We're here for fun. We're not necessarily here to win. You know, we want everyone to compete, but not be competitive. And you know, Wheaton's Law, people. It's a big thing. One thing I noticed was, the lack of models for Mordor. I'm usually used to Mordor being quite hoardy. Now I expected to lose this fight, mostly because all of my heroes were going to be negated and transfixed, and just there was so much will on the board for you, and just not enough for me. I was really expecting my heroes to get massacred. In hindsight, I definitely am not going to be taking those Mirkwood upgrades. It was 8 points that I didn't need to throw away. That's another troop.
That's 16 points actually.
Was it 2 per? Yeah, that's 2. That's right. It's 2.
That's another 2 guys.
Yeah, that's another 2 guys I could have done with, which would have really helped with a lot of the spear support combats. I mean, the 2 guys I could have given spears to my heroes.
Yeah.
And I think spear support for heroes is a big thing. It was a fun. I definitely prefer this scenario to the Lords of Battle. I prefer that scenario to others. Like
I was really worried we were going to roll a 5. I hate Reconnoiter.
Reconnoiter is
the worst.
I'm definitely going to have this a proper discussion about Reconnoiter, because anyone who was at GW Belconnen's tournament late last year will remember the fantastic game I had with Andreas, who played a fantastic game. He did nothing wrong. It was a goof by me, but we'll get into that later. I think things I would change with that list would definitely be less elite archers. I can for cheaper, I can equip those archers, for the same points costs or less even. I can take away I can have another one.
I mean, it comes
but
out like that.
I can swap them out for Galadriel archers, which have that point of defense, which means I'm not being wounded on 4s, I'm being wounded on 5s. Still not great, but it's pretty good for us.
Yeah. Although, that said, that wouldn't have been relevant in this battle. You would have been wounded on 4s anyway.
With defense. Oh, right, yeah, because no shields.
There was nothing in my army that had a defense.
Strength lower than 4.
Except the horses, but the horse, but it doesn't count.
It doesn't roll wounds.
No.
I really, really like the way that Thjandwal plays.
Yeah.
Thjandwal is my favourite hero. So many good elf heroes, but the thing I really like about Thjandwal is the fact that he automatically gets off a Nature's Wrath on a 6.
Yeah. Really, for me, I've just forgotten it. It's never his aura of dismay. It's never even been relevant before. This one time.
Yeah, and I think we can probably put it a little bit down to the fact that we're both relatively out of practice. Would you say that's fair to say? We haven't played games in
a while.
Yeah, I mean it's this side of Christmas, so we've had other things to do. But it's good to get back into it and have a couple of games. Yeah, we both forgot rules. We both forgot things.
Yes, there was much page turning.
Yeah, which probably slowed it down a little bit. I don't know how we probably got. What do you reckon? 2 hours. The game took about 2 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we probably could have knuckled it down.
Yeah, and look, it's 600 points. I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, for a 600 point match, I think my unit ratio is about right. 3 heroes, 3 semi-full warbands.
Well, my understanding is but again, this was from back when warbands weren't a thing. You wanted about at least half you wanted 1 model for every 2 points, for every 20 points, basically. Which is to say, in 600 points, let's say just over 30 models, or etc., etc. So I had 23 models. Yeah,
you were probably a little light on troops. I think my troops were about right. Probably the type of troops, though.
Yeah.
Now, I again will have another video where I run through the 1,000-point build that I've got.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that game. I'm not looking forward to the money I have to throw at this thing. There's a couple of models I have to pick up, and a couple of them
I think I only need. I think I'm actually sorted for mine.
For 1,000 points?
Yeah, I'm sure I've got everything at this point.
The big thing for me is I'm going to be picking up a lot of Guards of the Galadriel Court, which are not. I mean, they're not expensive. I just need a lot of them.
You should convert them from Uruk-hai. Hey, Pikes, they're the same thing, right? Same thing. Yeah. All right. So
goodness me. So in wrapping up, I think it was fun. And what we did well was bring fun armies to the table, and we enjoyed it. What we probably need to work on for both those lists is numbers for you and unit choice for me. I really struggle playing Wood Elves because they really are inferior to Galadriel in almost every single way.
I have to say I really enjoyed wounding everybody in his army on 4s.
Yeah, look, Elves, unless you're rolling high Elves, which are hard to get a hold of, well, hard to get a lot of them on, because they don't come in the packs of 10 or 20.
To be quite honest, there's actually no difference between Defense 4 and 5 and Defense 6 for my army, just for the record.
Whatever. Anyway, so in summation, get out, play as many games as you can. I want to see what you guys think. If you picked up anything that we missed, let us know in the comments below. And if you want to see us roll any other armies, let us know.
As long as it's Mordor or Elves, let's not go crazy.
Oh, no, I can throw Moria, I can throw Man.
I guess we can do that now.
Yeah, I can definitely throw.
As long as it's Mordor or Elves, we'll play any army you like.
And we want to see what armies you guys would throw at. So, yes, like, comment, share, subscribe, support your Hobbit hobby.